Hey everybody, this is my second video that I mentioned before about KoreanMall.com, and as you can see here, I just got my shipment from them, so I'm pretty excited about that. I picked out a bunch of K-pop albums, and they also sent me some other goodies to show you guys as well. And I've gotten a lot of requests about doing unboxing videos or showing my K-pop collection, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to do a little bit of both with these albums that I just got. So I went through the whole checkout ordering process on KoreanMall.com. It was very easy. They have multiple shipping options available. They have really fast shipping from a couple different carriers. And if you order $49 or more of merchandise, there's also a free shipping option that becomes available. So as you can see here, the box is actually in really good shape. It wasn't damaged at all during shipping. The only thing that I've done here is I've actually removed the shipping labels for obvious reasons, but everything arrived really quickly and the box is not at all destroyed, which has happened multiple times when I've ordered things from Korea in the past. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's in there. It's actually taped up really well. It's taken me forever to get into it. All right, so looks like everything is individually bubble wrapped, which is fantastic. And they've got some of these air packing things in there too. So let's start checking out albums. The first one right here, I don't know if you could see through the bubble wrap, is Doom Dada by Top. Had to have this one. I never bought it when it came out, so now I've got it. And as I already mentioned, everything is packaged like insanely well. I'm actually having trouble getting this out because it's so tightly wrapped with bubble wrap. But at the same time, that's great because then it's not going to get damaged in shipping. So here it is. It finally emerges. There's the first one. And it looks like the rest of these are actually group wrapped. So might be a little easier to get some of these out. Want to be careful not to damage the albums. And okay, I think I can get these out now. First one in here from Twice, The Story Begins. Definitely wanted to check this album out. The next one in here is from VIX. This has Fantasy on it. Definitely excited about this album. Then we've got more VIX here. This has Dynamite on it. One of my favorite songs of the year so far. Had to get this one. Next we have, oh wow, this is heavy. The First Love album from 17. Man, this feels like it comes with a lot of stuff. We'll have to open these up and really quickly check them out. I'll bring the camera in closer after I'm done opening everything. Then we've got BTS, fourth mini album. Had to get some BTS, of course. Then we've got EXO, Exact. I don't even know what the front is, but it looks cool. And the last one in this package is from Mamamoo. And yes, I actually didn't have this album yet. So as you can see here, they have a really great variety of albums just so far. Some newer ones, some older ones. I was able to pretty much find everything I wanted on the website. So now the next block of albums, let's get these cut open. Oh, and speaking of BTS, they actually have a promotion right now on the KoreanMall.com website where you can win a trip to go to a fan meet in Korea and meet BTS. So that's pretty crazy. I know a lot of you guys would be interested in that. So make sure to check out all the details and how to enter at the link below. So next block of albums. The first one here, Why So Lonely by Wonder Girls. I really thought this one was cool, had to get it. Next up, ooh, what's this? You Think by Girls' Generation. And I know you guys probably think I run out and buy like everything that they do, but I actually don't. I barely have any of their recent albums. So this is the main one that I wanted to get, and a lot of the reason for that is actually track 6, Fire Alarm. If you haven't heard it, check it out. I wish they would have done a music video for that one. Next we have, Love Me Right by EXO, the repackaged version. Definitely a cool album. And this one, I was really excited about this one. As you guys know, I really enjoyed the title track off of this album. For those of you who don't know, this is AOA, check them out. Also, I've got another 17 album. Heavy on the 17 today, but what can I say? I like their music. And Crush by 21. This is one I didn't have, so I was really happy to find it. Okay, so I'm getting towards the bottom of the box. Still quite a bit of stuff in here, and I know you guys are probably freaking out like, that is an entire stack of K-pop albums, and it is, but we really wanted to show you guys what's available from KoreanMall.com, how it's packaged, and how it will arrive for you. So next, it looks like there's a whole bunch of posters in here. Some of the albums come with posters, some of them don't. It tells you on the website, some of them are like limited stock when it's brand new, and other ones just don't come with a poster altogether, but a lot of them do. So if you want to literally cover your wall with K-pop posters, I think this might do it. So let's just really quick open some of these so you can see them. I don't actually even know what they are. Oh, check this out. Here's the AOA one. I don't know if you can even see all of this, but it's pretty awesome. It's huge. Might have to put that one up on my wall. Sorry, Choa. Sorry, Sahyan. Here's the next one. Oh, Wonder Girls. It's actually pretty awesome. Again, I don't know if you can see the whole thing, but I think you get the idea. Might have to put that one up on my wall. Oh, this one's even bigger. And, oh, another Wonder Girls poster. And here's a really huge one. I don't think I'm even going to be able to fit this, but it's an EXO poster. Pretty awesome. And here's the last one, also gigantic. And, oh, another EXO poster. So, as you can see, some of them come with posters, some of them don't. I just think it's a really cool bonus. All right, so it looks like we got some giant album in here. Wonder which one that is. Anyway, next one up, Reboot, Wonder Girls. Had to get this one. I know I'm behind on buying K-pop albums. It happens. You guys know, you're K-pop fans. So anyway, excited to finally have this one. And here we've got Sistar's 4th mini album, which is actually really big. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is like the size of a magazine almost. And it looks like most of it is a giant photo book, so that should be pretty cool. And then finally, the absolutely gigantic one, that's the size of a record, is Shake It, which, as you guys all know, I really liked. And it looks like I got the Bora version. So, as you can see, we have literally a stack of K-pop albums here, all from KoreanMall.com. As I said in my previous video, if you're considering buying albums, I would encourage you to check them out. Definitely a great option to get your K-pop albums in the United States. I'm definitely going to be buying from there in the future, and we have one more thing in the box. So, I don't know if you guys can quite see through the bubble wrap and see what this is. This is something I'm actually kind of excited about, because I don't have any K-pop light sticks for any group. So this is going to be my first one. The first time I've ever actually seen one in person. And the group it's for is Big Bang. So MRJKPOP now officially has a K-pop light stick. Now I know you might think that I have so many of these that I light my entire house with them, but this actually really is the first one I've ever gotten. So why don't you guys come closer, I'll bring the camera in and we can flip through some of these albums. Alright, so let's check out this stuff. First, we've got the Big Bang light stick. I had to put batteries in it, but that's okay. And as you can see, it has 2 buttons here. When you press the B, it lights up. But I think this is some sort of advanced light stick because there's also a little slide switch here. And when you slide that up, it actually goes into like a pulsing light mode, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it that well on the camera, but it like fades in and out like that. And I don't know if I'm crazy here or if I'm like making this up, but it seems to respond to sound. Ha ha! So I think it's actually sound activated, which is pretty cool. Next we've got the Sistar album, Shake It. If I open it here. Oh, that's really cool. We have like a little mini record CD. Huge pictures. I can't even show it on the screen, it's so big, but I think this looks like, yep, photo book. Awesome, very cool. And then the other Sistar album, and it has this little like sleeve thing. Oh wow, this is fancy. This entire thing is like a giant photo book, like fashion magazine kind of deal. When we get to the back, there's the actual CD. The CD is almost like an afterthought. It's like a magazine that comes with a CD. Now we've got Wonder Girls Reboot here, and this actually has like a waxy kind of finish. It's like a really cool gloss finish on the actual booklet. Not something I've seen very often. And as you can see through here, massive photo book. And it looks like it also comes with stickers. And the funniest part is actually the album itself. It comes in like a generic CD sleeve that's like glued into the back of the photo book. So definitely an interesting aesthetic that they were going for with this one. Here we've got Crush by 21, and I actually couldn't figure out how to get it open, but it has a sleeve on there. It's not like a plastic cover, it's a sleeve. And then it has a thin CD case, which is really interesting. And then a CD-sized photo book right here. Next we've got this 17 album. It's kind of interesting how it's packaged. It's like a little edge and a catch on it, which is cool. Photo book. Looks like I've got the Vernon photo card. And there seems to be all kinds of other stuff in this. Big photo book. Oh, this is like a mini poster that comes with it. And then there's like these individual photo prints, which is pretty cool. Some stickers again. And then the actual album is in a paper sleeve here. And here we've got Good Luck by AOA. It actually opens like this. You've got the album in here, and then you've got this photo book. It's kind of deceptive because it opens in a different direction, but there are tons and tons of photos that come with this. EXO, Love Me Right repackage, same type of thing, album over here, and again, We have this giant glue-in photo book, and it looks like I've got the lay photo card. Next up is You Think by Girls' Generation, and this also has that kind of waxy finish on it. That must be something new because I've gone over a lot of print material and I've never felt anything quite like that. Really cool album here, like very simple, classy. And then again, the glued-in photo book. And it looks like I actually got the Yuri photo card. Perfect. Well, that worked out nicely. The other Wonder Girls album, like more conventional packaging. Again, like the last couple ones we've opened. But again, a really big, really nice photo book here. This BTS album is actually like a soft cover, and the CD is in a rear sleeve, but this is an extremely thick photo book. Here's the photo card that I got, and as you can see, just really nice print material. And the Mamamoo album, and I think it actually has like a magnet here that holds it closed, which is really cool. And if you dump everything out, we've got like a record style CD, and then again, a gigantic photo book full of pictures. And it also looks like I got a group photo card, not an individual one. Next we've got Exact by EXO, and this is a really plain like cardstock finish, interesting aesthetic for the packaging. Kind of hard to kind of get it out of the sleeve, but as you can see here, everything is very minimalist and simple. It's just like typing on paper essentially. But once you get into it, of course, there are quite a bit of photos in the photo book. And here's the photo card that I got. So very interesting packaging on this one. So now I've got this really heavy 17 album. It feels like there's metal inside of here, to be honest. And I had trouble figuring out how to open it, but you actually just pop this top part right off. And if you dump the contents out, there are a bunch of loose photos, some stickers, and here's the actual album, which is something like you would normally see just by itself, but it comes with this giant extra carrying case thing. And as you can see here, this is like a gigantic photo book to accompany this album. And the album, again, is almost like an afterthought in a paper sleeve at the end. Everything's hardcover, very nice. Next up, we've got this VIX album. You can barely even tell which way is up. And this is a more traditional, like, paperback, but large-sized K-pop album. Again, we see that the CD itself is actually in a little paper sleeve here, but the rest of the photo book is just absolutely full of VIX photos. If you're a VIX fan, I'm sure you'll like this. You might already have it, but if not, I would highly recommend this album. And then similarly, here's the other album in that series. Much more sinister looking CD sleeve, but again, same kind of thing. Really, really big photo book. It looks like I've got the Leo photo card, and this photo book definitely reminds me of some of like the earlier dark VIX concepts. So very, very cool. And now for this Twice album, they actually did something that I want to point out really quick. On the back of the album, like even on the outside, so you can see it before you actually take the plastic off and open it. And then also right here, they have a lineup of all the members of the group with their names written out. So people who are just getting into them, people who don't know about K-pop or don't know about Twice, boom, right there, they can start getting to know the members right away. And they're even wearing the same costumes as the music video, so you can figure out who is who while you're watching if you're just getting into this group. I think that's something that a lot of other groups should actually utilize. Overall, this photo book, as you can see, not as many pages and pictures as some of the other ones, but extremely well done. And it does come with a whole bunch of other stuff here. Photo cards, it looks like we've got 3 of them. And then this kind of like accordion thing with all the members, if you can see that, is actually really cool. So they definitely did some creative stuff with this release, and I think it's really great. And finally, last but certainly not least, Doom Data by Top, and it looks like it comes with a photo book, CD, and making film, so that'll be really fun to watch. And as usual with Big Bang and Top in particular, very, artsy, stylish photo book. Really, really well done. There's all kinds of cool stuff in here. And the other thing that's kind of strange, but actually really cool, every single page is printed on like a folded sheet that's bound, and there's printing on the inside. So you can see it like coming through the back side of the paper. It's just something that you don't really see done very often. And then in the back, it looks like it comes with Top's business card, aka the fanciest business card you've ever seen. And then the CD is actually stuck in a little pocket in the back. So to wrap this all up, hopefully this gives you a good idea of KoreanMall.com, what to expect, what they have available, and I would highly recommend checking them out. Website links in the video description below. Thanks for watching, everybody. And one last thing that I want you guys to see, look at this pile of bubble wrap. As somebody who does a lot of shipping and international shipping, this is what you want to see your stuff come in. Anyway, guys, thanks again. This video has been a paid advertisement.